Welcome back, trainers, and we're going to be taking a look at Meta Shadow Mawile making a return in Season 11 to see how it does hold up here. And folks, we're going to see it actually sweep through an entire team, not swapping into another Pokemon to do a little damage. The Mawile going through the entire team. We're going to be pairing it up with the Araquanid as well as Malamar. So Malamar was kind of like a wild pick here. It is a new season, and now we kind of do need to try so we can rank up, but while we are in this beginning stage, we can still have a little fun, and that's why I'm going to be using the Malamar. Malamar, it still can be pretty good in a lot of situations here. It's actually a decent Pokemon. So with that said, if you do enjoy my videos, give it a thumbs up. I really do appreciate the support. And folks, my friends list is really filling up here with the patrons, and man, you are all coming in with that support. I really appreciate that. So what's going on here? Araquanid. I mean, the thing is just all over the place. Amazing. Araquanid. There you go. Is that the right way? Gotcha. Alright, so Shadow Mawile coming back into the battle here. We do need to look out for Shadow Ball. It will one shot. It'll bring us very low, but Vigoroth would have basically taken us out with a couple of counters after that. So good thing we are holding on to that health with that shield. While the Vigoroth does come into battle here, we do have the Malamar. I want to keep calling it Calamari. Malamar is in the bag. Mawile holding on with about 2 or 1 HP, bringing in the Malamar, going for the foul play because we don't want to lower our stats quite yet, and we still have another Pokemon in the back that we need to handle, that Frostlass. So this is getting a little bit tricky. It's all going to be coming down to this Malamar here. Can it pull it off? Psycho Cut, farming up energy at an extreme rate. We do have Superpower. Obviously, Foul Play is super effective, but Superpower is going to be costing less energy, and we're going to be potentially able to reach the next Superpower before they counter us down, and we're getting there. Wow, there was starting to become a little lag there. I was getting really pissed off. It was always coming down to that kind of a moment where you're going to win, and all of a sudden it just starts lagging. It's like, come on, get why? Next battle, we're met with a Shadow Dragonite. They swap into a Shadow Machamp. We bring in our Araquanid, and well, we still need to look out for Rock Slide. Bug Bite's not very effective, but it is Bug Bite doing a ton of damage, and it is a Shadow Machamp. Bubble Beam's going to lower the attack, so at this point they can try to bait us. They still have enough health to be comfortable to bait us with the Cross Chop and then go for a Rock Slide. So let's see what happens. We let the Cross Chop, but it's still enough to take us out because it's stinking Shadow Machamp. We bring in our Mawile here, and then we still got 2 shields left, so we're going to have to put it on Mawile here. So we're going to go ahead and shield up that Cross Chop, going for the Power Up Punch, a little bit of extra damage, a little bit more vamping up that Fire Fang. We already know, give Mawile, Shadow Mawile an inch, and it'll take him out. And look what it's doing to this Dragonite. Absolutely just dominating it with that fire move, which is not very effective. And look how much this Power Punch is going to do. This is a Dragonite in the Great League after all, so we have to keep that in mind. And we take them out. And they have a Shadow Caesar in the back. So Mawile retreated with about 1 HP. Unfortunately, it did not have like 5. So we're going to have to, this is going to be close. What I'm thinking right now is I just need to get them down to the point where I can take them out with 1 Fire Fang. And if we can take them out before their attack registers, we should be able to win this. Not should, we will. All right. So they go for a Night Slash, okay. Or what was that, Night Slash? It doesn't really matter. We're going for Superpower. We take them out, but they take us out with a quick move as well. So that was a double KO. Next battle, we're met with a Hypno. Now we just need to look out for Fire Punch. And remember, this is the early stages, so you might see some weird moves here. For people that are just having a little fun, we already know. So we're going to go straight for the Iron Head, and we're going to be getting a shield out of them right away. They're building up a lot of energy, and they also do have Zen Headbutt, which... I was thinking, okay, they probably don't have the moves that they really should have, so they hit me with Psychic. We use a shield, but better safe than sorry. Now that we know they have probably only Psychic and Zen Headbutt, going for a Power Punch just to vamp up that Fire Fang. And they have a Garchomp back there. Iron Head is still going to be going right through it, and it is a Garchomp of the Great League, and we're getting that last shield from them. Their Dragon Tail's really not doing too much. We're going to let this go, expecting a Sand Tomb or something, and there it is, Sand Tomb taking us out. Araquanid or Malamar. What's it going to be? We're going to go with the Malamar here. Now, I was kind of gauging as to what they could potentially have in the back, and it took me a minute to decide what to throw in here because, if they got a Charm User in the back, GG's to me. So that's why we got the Araquanid holding it down in the back. It's got a better chance up against the Charm User, but it is going to be a Jump Bluff, which is also going to be super effective to Araquanid with its acrobatics, if it does have it. Also, Grass moves are going to be doing some decent amount of damage here. Energy Ball, let's see how much that does. Oh, I shield up the first one. I get scared in case it was a acrobatics. So if they did officially bait me and they do have it, they can hit me with it here, but it's another energy ball. So, okay, sounds good. And they swap back into Garchomp. We're going to go for the Bubble Beam here just to lower that attack. I mean, that Dragon Tail is going to be hurting us. We kind of need to get rid of it. I could have went for Bug Buzz. Could have, would have, should have, but we're not going for it. We're going to be able to Bug Bite them down and then Bug Bite down the Jump Luff Araquanid, taking the win for us at the end. Looking good. Next battle we're going to be seeing. All right, here we go. Here's the sweep, folks. And the good old classic Registeel versus Mawile. Give it an inch, take a mile. Now, it does have a little bit more play. Focus Blast was always going to be an effective move up against Mawile. It brings us down low, but doesn't KO. But Wild Charge is now going to be doing something else. So they go Focus Blast, get a shield, retreat into Frostlass, and I'm thinking, okay, yeah, I'm not retreating. I'm just going to keep mauling through you. I mean, I'm going to use a shield and I'm going to vamp this thing up. You got 2 Pokemon so far weak to fire. You're swapping into a fire type, well, a fire user that's doing extreme damage. Your whole team is weak to fire, I'm going to call it. And not quite. Araquanid's not taking super effective damage, unfortunately. It is taking a lot, though, because it is part bug, blah. They let it go, maybe thinking I was going to bait them. We pretty much almost one-shot them. And Bubble Beam's not going to... We can farm... We can beat... Look at that. Bug Buzz. All right. Let's go. Let's go. So we are Fairy and Steel. Massive resistance to Bug. Mawile just sweep that team. Next battle, we have a great lead with the Mawile up against that Galvantula. They swap into a Pidgeot. This is technically still a decent matchup here. It's just Mawile just... It can't take a hit, even when it's going up against things that's just not very effective. What it is very effective going up against is Dragon-type moves because of the Fairy and the Steel-type. The biggest resistance in the game, period. There is nothing else that can resist it like that. Fairy-types can. Pretty good, though. Singly. But when you got the Steel, whew! Alright, so we have Malamar versus Machamp. So we're obviously going to go Superpower because Foul Play's not doing much. Alright, can we get to another one? Yes. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's go. Malamar putting in that work. This thing is a fun thing to use. I love how you had to flip your phone upside down. It's funny how the game was broken and it didn't work for some people at first. Not funny that it didn't work. It's just Niantic, right? So Mawile putting in the work here. I decided to go ahead and shield because we got Araquanid in the back. I just need to do as much damage as physically possible with this Mawile up against this Galvantula before we do bring that in. And they're going to be getting off a discharge, unfortunately, here. But let's see what happens. I'm pretty sure we win this one. And they back out after we take out the Galvantula. Yep, looking good, taking the win. Let's go! It's a new season, and we're mauling through it, folks. And this started happening for my last 2 sets. No joke. A Whiscash every single lead. No joke. No joke. I couldn't believe it. It was unfreaking believable. The second I changed it, though, which we're not going to be looking at, the lead stopped. It's like, oh, okay, whatever you say, Pokey. Yeah. You say it happened. You don't prove it, right? Look, I don't need to prove it. We already all been there. It's not like, it's like touching water. It's like, was that wet? Like, yeah, okay, yeah, exactly. All right, there's no proof we need to talk about. Anyways, Machamp taking us down with the Malamar. We got Araquanid, we got Mawile, making their decisions on which one is going to be able to take the damage a little bit better. So they go Rock Slide. Good call. Would have done about as much as a cross chop, so whatever. They got a alolan Marowak in the back, and here's that Whiscash. So we are going to be able to dominate. This thing can't do crap up against Araquanid. Mud Bomb, not very effective. Blizzard, not very effective because of the water typing. Bug doesn't take super effective damage from ice. So all we got to do is win this matchup and make sure we come out of here with a decent amount of energy. And Mawile is going to have to do something. It's not out of the clear yet. Just because we have a fire type in the back, that Marowak doesn't mean it's not going to be able to do something for us. After all, it is a Shadow Mawile. Alright, so we're lowering the attack by 1 stage so far. And we're just throwing Bubble Beams. So there's no point in throwing Bug Buzz. There's no point. So they go for the Shadow Bone, trying to fish for that bait, for that shield that we do have left. And we're throwing that. Still lowering their attack. Fire Spin is digging in. At this point, we shield this up. Bone Club doesn't really matter. It's still going to be doing enough damage. Not enough to take us out, but enough for the Fire Spins to take us out afterwards. So we lower their attack again, and we have to call it now. Mawile, it's your time, buddy. Go. All right, so what's going to happen here is they get off a Bone Club. It doesn't take us out because we lowered their attack. We get to a freaking Power Punch. Mawile put it in this work, taking out an alolan Marowak with Fire Fang and Power Punch, putting it in. Let's go. Next battle, what are we going to see? Oh, Whiscash. I'm not lying. I wasn't lying. All right, I mean, the Whiscash after Whiscash. Put a grass type in the front. Switch the whole team up. Not one Whiscash to be seen. Okay, give me a break. It's obvious. So we throw the foul play after swapping into our Malamar here. We're just going to have a little fun. It can't really take a hit. Yeah, Blizzard would have one-shot us. One-shot's doing a lot. They swap into a Cresselia, which made me happy. Let's see how much a foul play does to a thick Psychic. Wow, about half. Okay, this is great. Okay, this is a good situation. So we're going to go ahead and shield this up. Grass Knot would have probably been enough to take us out. Like I said, Malamar simply can't even take a hit. Moonblast is not, you don't need to do that right now. Maybe at full health, obviously. So I think we let this go, unfortunately. Do we survive a Grass Knot? We barely survive it getting to the foul play. And I'm thinking at this point, they're going to shield this up and farm us down. All right? Nope, they let it go. That's all we needed. That's it. That's it. We just needed to win that matchup. Araquanid's going to be aligned with the Whiscash, and it's over. All right? It really depends on what they have in the back, but for the most part, I'm pretty sure we're good to go. Oh, yeah. Frostlass, we swap into our Mawile, folks. It's about a game over here. Let's freaking go. If you did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up. Look at the Shadow Ball. That's how much it does, if you're wondering. Pretty much one-shotting. Most hard-hitting stab moves are going to be doing that to Mawile and leaving it with just a couple of HP, unfortunately. So that's why you kind of need shields, unless it is going to be resisted. Bringing in the Araquanid and going for the Bubble Beam. Shadow Ball's going to do a lot. Okay, so we're going to shield that up, Bug Bite down. That's all we needed to do. Whiscash can't do anything. There's no way it can win. Not even 2 Blizzards going to be able to take us out at this point, I'm pretty sure. So we're going to be able to just go for Bubble Beam and Bug Bite down to take the win. Hope you did enjoy this video, folks, and I'll be catching you all next time. Take care.